What started, guys, and just sect. Okay, guys, we just started now, and we're back. So sorry, was streaming it. It kind of late today, but that's cool because of several things caused it. But it's fine. We're here again, and okay, just like we've always been doing. Coming, trying to coach in order kind of talk and maybe share knowledge and kind of that. So today I saw it's going to be a bit cool, not really something hard, like not really or talking to. I don't know, but I don't just know how the time duration depends on how the stream goes. Well, you have graphics. I get. Let me just fix something on my thumb on my view. Well, guys, oh sorry for the few seconds I was absent. I was actually fixing something. All right, guys, we just started, and before you have graphics. So much love to have you back here, and was so happy to see you again. Well, we just started this session stream now, just like we've always been doing, and maybe people that have been following us for a while know what we're doing. Anyway, guys, as I said, stated out, today's session is going to be a bit cool, not really hectic, and not really something heavy. Very, very simple. Well, guys, so we're going to be sect, and I guess okay, just like we often do, we're going to do welcoming. Then before we even start talking about anything, okay, first is we're going to welcome every single personality, every human, every celestial being, like any being here. Their presence means a lot. So, firstly, we're welcoming new viewers. If you're a new viewer, you're welcome. If you're a returning viewer, you're welcome. If you're an old viewer, like the emphasis likes on any viewer that you are, your presence means a lot. UF is not taking it for granted. We're not taking it for granted. Anyway, guys, I don't want to sound too dissimple. I'm cool. It's fine. So I welcome every single person in this live stream session. Just like we've always been doing, we just come up and share knowledge, try reflective mindset, because that's what we do here, and we do that through our live stream section, just like this, for the sake of people that has been joining our live stream. So it can be possible that you're just seeing out for the first time, and maybe you're going to be kind of a little shock or stuck, being like, what is this boy talking about? Well, let me just it kind of clear the air. What we're doing, if you're just seeing us for the first time, or this is your first time of viewing us, what we're doing is simple. We're UF graphics, and what we're doing is we talk about life after school. And life after school, we talk about this has to do with a lot of people, and it's not only students, young people, grown-up people. The reason is because this is the foundation, more like the basis of issue, or more like the basis of people not succeeding, or people having problem, or people being stuck. What I mean by that, you get to see a lot of people, a lot of motivational speakers, a lot of people talking about work hard, sources, and all of that. Now we came to realize that, hey, what's up? How are you doing? Oh, Page, welcome to the live stream session. Much love. Thanks having you here. It means a lot. Well, I was saying something. I said many people get to talk about motivation, hyping people not succeeding, work hard, wake up, routine, discipline. That's actually cool. But what we're talking about here is quite different, and is the basis. Now, life after school of every single student, of every human being, is where the issue lies. If you don't prepare for life after school, life is hitting you hard. And why we call it life after school is we're more like referring to undergraduate students, people that are still yet to finish university, people that are still yet to move out from the university system. And the good there is just to help them navigate it well. We call it a transition stage. That's them leaving secondary school to a university, or leaving university to the real world. And that is another phase of life altogether. University is prepared, structure, academies, and all of that. Real life is never structured, it's just scattered. You have to figure it by yourself. Have you seen why that stage looks like a kind of complicated? And if any young person gets to jump into real life without preparing for it, that looks like where you're just jumping into the river where you cannot swim. This is what it's looking like, and you know what that means, like jumping into the water where you cannot swim. You're going to be drowned. Fish go chop yourself. Obviously, so that's just more like moving into the real world where you are not fully prepared, when you don't even know what you're going to be expecting. That's when life is going to hit you hard. We call it will hit you hard. And hitting you hard, we mean that's when life is going to be throwing or pressures, rejections, failure, anxieties. All of these things are going to be coming to you. And mind you, these are life's inevitable occurrences. It's definitely going to be coming, just like if you're going to succeed, if you're going to actually work on the path of success, they say you're going to be encountering failure. That's inevitable. You cannot just avoid it. Have you seen? So this is life issues. The best option is to prepare for it, not to hide from it. You cannot hide from it. So what we're doing was standing, and we're more like trying to open student eyes, not to put fear in them, trying to rewake them from their unconsciousness. Most of them are not aware, most of them are feeling reluctant, most of them they don't even feel they're necessary. The issue is just that they lack the information. And we said, people failing, people not succeeding, people being stuck in life is not all about them not being intelligent. Of course, you can still see intelligent person that feel frustrated. Classically, you'll be like, what's the problem? I'm just trying to tell you that the problem is not about the intelligence, the problem is information, rightly information. So most of them don't have access to the right information. That's when you will still see them, they'll tell you that nobody told me, I was not taught, I was not informed. Of course, there's no way you can solve a problem that you don't know. You cannot solve an issue that you don't know. So there's no way they can figure it out or prepare for it. Why? They are unaware of it. So what more like students get to put this in your head. Life comes with a lot of expectations. Lives are going to be thrown, like things are going to be thrown in the real life to you. Now you have to prepare yourself, you have to prepare your mind, you have to prepare your viewing. Okay, let me tell you how your viewing matters. Viewing is your bare eyes. Literally, if we talk about viewing, what comes to your mind is your seeing. Now, do you know that how you see things really matters, and it actually it signals things into your life. Like, okay, now let me give an illustration. I'm still an undergraduate student. Now, peradventure I failed the course in my university, my school. I failed the course. Now, I feel like that's why I say is mindset, how you see things, how you reason things. First, it starts with your viewing. How you see things, it implies something to your mind. Then your mind is going to be assessing it. Firstly, is your viewing. So how you see things. Okay, I said I'm giving an illustration. Let me just assume I undergo a course. I failed the course. I'm giving an illustration. I did not fail any course, so I'm just giving an illustration. Now, let's say that I'm going to start seeing it. If my message is not developed, I'll see that thing as I cannot succeed. I'm not made for this. I should just give up. I should just stop. Because why is my sin? That's what comes to my mind. That's what I feel. And that's the best option I feel at that moment. Hi, greetings. Wait, I'm just trying to pronounce this name. I don't know, Jesus Christ. This name is hard to pronounce. Haran Dakuma. I removed the first letter word there and I pronounced the other one. Haramad. Sorry, my bad if I'm not able to pronounce it so. So thanks for joining the live information. Means a lot. Your presence means a lot. So I was actually saying something. I said them firstly it's their viewing. Now, okay, I was giving an illustration with myself. I said if I see it as sorry, I don't really get that. You say, can I do Smell. Like, what's the meaning? I don't get it. That's AXMR. What's the meaning of AXMR? Maybe you kind of detail it down. I don't know. I'm serious. I don't really get it. I don't get it. Like, maybe kind of break it down. I don't really get what you mean by AXMR. Or is my eyes peeling me? Of course, my eyes is not peeling me. Well, just try detailing it down, then we'll get to respond to you. Okay, I said firstly it comes to their viewing. Their viewing really matters because it gives signals to the mind, then your mind process what you're seeing. Now if you're seeing it as you cannot do it, there's no way or there's no means to persist, like there's no need to work hard or try other strategies or methods. That is going to start or according to your subconsciousness, and it's going to, or what's it called, bend you to add that way. Now you're not just going to see any need to work hard or any need to still pursue your or what you actually pursue. Sorry, what you're actually pursuing, because your viewing is telling you that you cannot do it. So I'm just talking about mindset and how you see things. Now I'm saying that in life realities are going to be throwing things to you. So actually your mind needs to be strong in order to see it in a positive way, because barely seeing, literally your seeing affects. Now if you're not seeing everything negatively, it go suck you. Have you seen the point now? Now it's just like, as I stated now, this said you cannot journey on the path of success without failing, and that is implying that failure is not part of success. Sorry, failure is not opposite of success. You know, they tell you that opposite of bad is good, opposite of good is bad. Now literally you can just say that failure, if you don't fail, you or if you don't fail, you're succeeding. No, failure is not opposite of success. Failure is part of success. Let me tell you why. Failure is part of success in the sense of, if you're going to succeed, you're going to fail countless times. No two ways about it. That is definitely going to be happening. Now, that failure is not telling you to stop, it's not telling you to give up. It's more like testing your ability. It's more like checking if you're really assessed. Like, it's more like assessing you. Now, let's give, for instance, I'm a public speaker and I happen to go a competition. Maybe I fucked up in the stage. Let's just say I did not perform well. That's failure. Now that doesn't mean I should stop my public speaking. That is telling me that I'm not well competent, that I'm not well ready to face these things, that I'm not well prepared. So it's going to dawn on me that I really need to go and prepare. I really need to give myself more, to much training. Have you seen the viewing? So this is failure actually, but I'm not seeing it as something that is restricting me or something that is telling me to stop or something that is telling me that you cannot do it. But I'm seeing it as something that is telling me that I should enhance more, I should learn more. So that's why I said viewing matters. So every student are going to develop this mindset and also this viewing perspective, because when you're seeing things negative, because things are going to come, so you just ought to prepare for it, not to avoid it. So guys, I just have talked about much on that. Well, as I stated before people get to join, I said, oh, it's just like we've been doing, we talk about life after school. We've been touching a lot of topics, but today we kind of stressed. My eyes is inside. Are you not seeing my eyes has gone inside? And the reason is because we're too stressed today. So we're not going to be talking for long, just like that now. Asa, that's Asa Kawa. I don't know. Asa Kawa. Oh, sorry, my bad. So if I'm not able to pronounce your name, but I guess I tried. Welcome to the live stream section, and Yali was celebrating you. Anyway, I was telling you about today's goal. I said we're not going to be emphasizing on a lot. I just have a brief something to talk about today, and that's more like cool. And it's called social media talks. Now, the this thing there is not to, well, you get to understand the goal, and mind you, what we do here is knowledge. This is how we do our own entertainment. We're not going to be dancing for you. We share knowledge. We try moving people's mindset and or what you call thinking to is in more what you call in more advanced way. Try developing it for them to see things in a better way and act in a better way beyond what an average student is just seeing. So it's just all about you are working students, young people from their unconsciousness, telling them what they need to know and what they should start acting upon. Do you get? So we're talking about, so okay, I said we're going to be talking about social media distraction, as a voice, social media voice or distraction. Now the goal there is not to make anybody feel anything or trying to abuse any word, but the goal there is actually make you understand how social media is a voice and the negative side of social media, because every good thing maybe has a bad side. Now the topic what we're going to be emphasizing on is social media as a voice or distraction. Okay, let me relax. I guess I was talking too fast. Okay, okay. Social media, firstly, is if we're talking about social media, what comes to your mind? Okay, we just say that social media is more like the powerful tool of 21st century. Yes, we're in the 21st century. 21st century. I don't know the century we were. I'm serious. Is part of is one of the powerful application or powerful impacts of the 21st century. And we're saying here, this social media has really changed a lot. Now, platforms like YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook has really transformed things. Now, this to give you a simple knowledge of social media or what it stands for or what its function. Do you get? So we just get it right that social media is a powerful tool of our century, and it has really affected a lot in a positive way. And we're talking about from the what's it called? We're talking about from the app or platforms that we have, so YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and all of that. Now, these platforms has really transformed things, have transformed lives. Oh, okay. I'm going to be classifying it well. This platform has transformed life in the aspects of content creators, business owners, people that create things. Do you get, like, business owners is more like creating much opportunity. Now some people can be in their house and make sales online. Have you seen? So this is actually more like a good side or impact of social media. I'm telling you from the a kind of from the okay impact life side. Now social media as well has really given a lot of people opportunity. It creates opportunities. Now that's saying that if you're not visible online, you're invisible to opportunity. That's factual. Like when you don't have online visibility, you're more like limited because people are going to get to search you online. When you don't have online visibility, you're limited to an extent. So social media gives that room of visibility, and it's you're going to be what's it called, it you grow more like get broader and get to meet people. So guys, that's more like a kind of simple way or a kind of plain definition of social media. Okay, now if we're talking about what's it called, okay, social media as a voice. Social media as a voice. Now, in the aspect of social media as a voice, social media has given every person a voice. Now, I'm talking social media has given me a voice. Now, what we mean by social media as a voice is, back then, years back, source of information were relied on radio, televisions, newspapers. Have you seen? So people barely get information. People are barely updated in the things or about what's happening around. Have you seen? So let's say informations there were limited to an extent, and I guess social media has not come up there. I'm just telling you the good side of social media, and I said it has given everybody a voice, and someone can just be on his or her room and influence life millions and billions of students. Now, the cause or what made it possible is the access of social media. Very, very factual. Social media has given a voice. As a voice, I'm talking about it has given a lot of people voices. Like people can make courses, people can teach on the internet, people can make businesses, people can influence people without even seeing them physically. Have you seen? So this is the good side of social media. And we're talking about social media as a voice and distraction. How we said anything good, it get the bad side. And we have been emphasizing on the good side. We say social media has really advanced things. It has created a lot of opportunities to content creators, influencers, giving people visibility online, and visibility is equals to opportunity. And we said if you don't have visibility, that's more like you're limited, or you're hiding from opportunity, because visibility is equal to opportunity. Get that, get that, get that, get that. Okay, so we're going to be talking about the aspect social media as a distraction. We just talked about as a voice, now as a distraction. Now, this is too alarming. You know, we we get to hear people talking about social media is a distraction. Social media is a distraction. Now, my own side is social media is not a distraction. I don't know. I'm serious. Social media can just be seen as a tool. Yes, as a tool, it means as a tool we're talking about is depends on the usage. Is dependent on the usage. Mind you, too much of everything is wrong. How you use things matters. No, now things can be actually right, but what makes it look unreal or fake or dangerous is the usage. Social media is just there. It's not the problem, it's not the solution. The problem is the usage. And you get to meet young people, intelligent people, like very good students scrolling endlessly on social media. Have you seen? Now they are going to waste time. That's time destruction, actually. Now, and that time destruction has a kind of negative effect. Now you're going to see people scrolling, watching endlessly on the internet. Have you seen? So most of them are watching already succeeded people, people that have succeeded already, and living their own life on feast physically, like they're just there. And this aspect of social media, like that rate, actually creates what's it called, comparison. Yes, that essence creates comparison. Now this is where you see people watching people online succeeding, watching people driving big cars, watching people or celebrating always. They are just going to feel that their own life is more like behind. They are not getting it right, or things, or life is unfair to them. Have you seen? So most of them are going to start it's going to be like a depression. It's going to be like anxiety. Like they're going to start seeing themselves less, what's it called, low self-esteem, I guess. They are not just going to be happy just because they are seeing other people succeeding. And the funniest part of it is that most things there is called a dictable lifestyle. I don't, it could suck you. Okay, what I mean by a dictable lifestyle is social media is showing more of a dictable lifestyle, and it feels that if it filters happiness, it filters. Hello, bro. Who is that? Hello, bro. What's up? Oh, yeah, that's. Oh, I'm speaking English. Nigerian student. I'm a Nigerian student. I'm a Nigerian. Have you seen me before? Have you seen me? Well, much love to have you here. And well, you have graphics, and was so happy to see you here. Thanks for joining our live stream session. Thanks for having you here. Got to. I'm taking it for granted. I'm just being silly. Well, thanks so much for joining our live stream session, and be our community. Join our community. I don't just know. Well, so much happy, bro. Okay. I was emphasizing on something, social media as a distraction. I said, in my own opinion, social media is not the distraction. Social media is just there. The distraction or anything or the problem is dependent on the usage, just like a tool. Now, this is a pen. I'm giving an illustration. This is a pen. Now, if this pen is going to be a distraction to me, it depends on the usage. It depends on how I use it. Okay, back then in school, there is this game that we normally play with our pen. I'm being real. Like there is this game we play with our pen. Now, seeing it then, if you're seeing pen with me, if you're seeing me with pen, you will just target that this pen is actually a distraction to my academics because I do play game with it. Now I'm trying to show you a graphical picture. Now I can also use the pen to excel in my academics. Have you seen it? I can also write with this pen, use this pen to study hard and pass my exams. Have you seen? So the usage is actually the problem. If I use it rightly, it's going to affect me positively. If I use it negatively, wrongly, the same thing comes. Have you seen? So social media, when we get to see people saying social media distraction, no, usage is the distraction. It's just like a tool, just like this illustration I gave now. It's just there. You using it, it's affecting you negatively. It depends on the way you use it. Very, very factual. So this is the simple truth that people, young people, are still yet to figure out. And it said that they should always be, what's it called, the producers. Okay, you're asking me for my favorite car. Oh, what's this car? What's this car? What's this car? Cybertruck. Cybertruck is my favorite car. You know that car that they call Cybertruck? Oh, but Jesus Christ. Kai, bro. Well, I don't have a favorite car. The thing is just that, as it sounds now, any car is cool. There's no favoritism. I be this thing currently now. Like, we can go with anything. But if I'm asked my favorite car, seriously, Cybertruck. 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 Well, this was might be a car. This is what you're asking me. I'm active. Oh. If you want to give me a car, I'm active. Oh. Well, much love for the question. Okay, I was really saying something. I said it depends on the usage. Usage has always been the problem. So if student gets or actually get this right and start using it rightly, it's going to still affect them rightly, positive way in all aspects. Most people are using social media to create. Social media can build and it can also destroy. Very, very factual. Social media can build, it can also destroy. Now it can build based on your usage, like you can use it to build up something. Influencers, content creators, like you can use it to create something, and it can destroy in the aspects of you're messing it up, like you're using it wrongly, like you're using it. I lack ways. But I'm serious. This is the usage, and trust me, that is it. So we are just the person or the people trying to cause confusion to ourselves because social media is not just not, social media is neither the problem or the solution. So okay, I still have few things to talk about. And mind you, were a bit exhausted. So the live stream is just going to is going to be lasting for some minutes here. Then before we go offline. Okay. We said time destruction, social media, the negative aspect. Sorry, the negative aspect, time destruction. When people scroll, watch deliberately, often and on, constantly, timelessly on social media, it destroy time. Now it destroy time in the sense of they will just feel to spend small time. Before you know it, they will spend 5-10 hours just with their phone doing irrelevant things. Have you seen the issue? So it can also destroy time, and you know time is money. You should always learn to equate your time with money because time is money, they said. Okay, fake reality. I think I say something like that. Most things that was seen on social medias are not real. Most of them are edited. Most of them is filtered. They just filter the what's it called, the good side, and get to hide the bad side. And if you just act upon what you're just seeing, you're going to be in a serious mess. You're just going to get yourself into trouble. Okay. So I think the live stream is just 30 minutes. It kind of I just have for one barely 1 minute. Social media is not the problem. That's more like conclusion. It's never the problem, has not been the problem. The problem is usage. Use it rightly, it affects you rightly. Wrongly, the other world. So guys, we're backing off very very soon. We're backing off. So appreciation. This time we have other things to tackle. For students, I don't know. Well, thanks every single person for streaming us. We stream every day here on YouTube. We stream. You can check us any of the social media handle: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, UF Graphics. We are all the social media. You can just get to talk better. And here on YouTube, we stream every single day, but our time is fluctuating. So you can just get to be joining our live stream session, and we'll get to talk better, guys. And we're backing off now. We're backing off. And much love. We so much love people that participated, people that started, asked us questions, that subscribed. Much love to every single person here, and people that are just seeing us for the first time. Were a kind of happy to see you again. And our for our returning audience, much love. So people are going to be joining the live room session. And well, thanks guys for joining. Thanks for chatting. We're backing off. Thanks every single person here. And we love you guys. Much love, much love, much love. Back it up, back it up.